Gophers in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Red Wolves will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Golden Gophers offense has the ball first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Well, look at this. Instead of trying to pin their opponent deep in their own territory, the offense stays on the field to go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
To the air, it's Needham. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking. Very first pass.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Golden Gophers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Catch in stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Hart. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And that's a big gain down the field, and the big fella was wide open. I tell you what, nobody around. The defense kind of lost sight of him, and he took full advantage.
Gets it out fast. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Golden... have this offense rolling. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down, partner. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
And the Golden Gophers will try to pick it up on 4th down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go.
Next, going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota!
I know we're only in game.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Hart. Immediately fires to the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got the quick pass. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! A great catch and run for 6. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Dropping back, it's Hart. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. They'll run it from the gun. Ripping off a good shot. Inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pulls it in. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Scott. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pocket breaking down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. This offense has been a juggernaut, And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Precision. And the Golden Gophers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. To the air, it's Hart. Complete to the left. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot at this DB. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Finds his tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
And he'll just take it. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
He'll do it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Fires left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Hart. Works the middle. How about... Sophomore stopping him short of the first down line. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the stomping has commenced.
And it's been more of the same in the second.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Power football with the run. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Here's the give off the left side. Makes him talk to the hand. Delivers the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Here's the handoff. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Finally brought down the block. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The Golden Gophers will go for it here on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Hart. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me.
Touchdown, Minnesota! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll start this drive going to the air, working that wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Needham. He's got it on the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the score.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a man by himself. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. After this, it'll be a wrap. From the red zone, looking for a man. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.